Faith is a wonderful thing when it is applied in the proper place, and it can bring us to ruin if it is applied in the wrong place. So choose very carefully where you wish to repose your trust. Mukta was a college girl who was convinced by her friends to accompany them on her first mountain climbing expedition. She successfully scaled the peak, but when on top, the end of her life rope hit her face and knocked her contact lens off. Below was the huge valley. She looked at it from the cliff top and said, "God, you are everywhere and have knowledge of every atom in this world. If you wish, I am sure I'll get my contact lens back." Along with her friends, she returned down the road to the base of the cliff, where another expedition was about to begin. The leader of that expedition shouted out, "Hey, did any of you lose a contact lens by chance?" She said, "Yes, that's me." He handed it to her. She was shocked. "How in the world did you get that?" He said, "I saw an ant carrying the contact lens and walking over the rock, and that caught my attention. I thought it must have fallen from one of the climbers." Later, Mukta went home and related the episode to her father, who was a cartoonist. The father drew a sketch of the ant carrying the contact lens with the caption below, "Oh Lord, I don't know why I'm carrying this burden, and it's extremely heavy for me. But if you wish me to do it, I'm sure there must be a purpose behind it." Her faith had made the universe respond by enabling her to find her contact lens. The Bhagavad Gita gives us a very strong message on the topic of faith. I will read to you from my recently published commentary, Bhagavad Gita, the Song of God. This is the 40th verse of the 4th chapter. Lord Krishna says, "Agyascha shraddadhanascha sanshayatma vinashyati nayam lokosti naparo na sukham sanshayatmanah." Translation: persons who possess neither faith nor knowledge and who doubt the revealed scriptures suffer a downfall. For the skeptical soul, there is no happiness, either in this world or the next. Lord Krishna says, even in this world, we need faith. What then to say about the spiritual realm? We go to a bank and give a wad of notes to the cashier. The cashier on the other side of the glass pane begins counting, and we wait merrily for him to give us the receipt. Supposing he says, "You gave so many notes less," what will we do? We did not have the time to pen down the number of each note before handing them over. We trusted that this person will count them correctly. And had we said that first hand me the receipt, then I will give you the notes, the cashier would have said, impossible. So there we do trust. Without trust, how will this world run? Kaka Hathrasi's house caught on fire, and hurriedly he ran to his terrace. But it turned into a conflagration. People from below, they caught a blanket on all four sides and said, "Kaka, jump!" Kaka Hatrasi said, "I don't have faith. As I jump, you'll pull the blanket away." "Don't be silly, Kaka. This is a serious matter. Jump!" Kaka said, "Look, I don't trust you guys. Put the blanket on the ground and then I will jump." So, in the world, we do have faith where our self-interest requires it. The Vedas say likewise, trust the scriptures as well. These are either directly revealed by the Supreme Divine Personality or inspired by Him. Even in science, we begin with a hypothesis. How do you know it's true? Just assume it. Then we conduct an experiment that produces observations. And from the observations, we reach a conclusion that either validates the hypothesis or contradicts it. But we have to begin with an assumption. Likewise, at present, you don't have perception of your real self, the spiritual spark within, the soul. But the scriptures are telling us. So take the leap of faith. One man was driving his automobile. It crashed up in the mountains and he was thrown over the cliff. While falling down the cliff edge, he managed to grab a plant and he was hanging from it. Now his feet were dangling from the cliffside. So he says, "Oh God, I can't see you, but you can see me. When I was small, I used to come to your temple. Please save me today." There was a response. A voice spoke up, "Yes, I am below you. I am seeing it all. Release the bush. I'll catch you from below." That man was now in a dilemma. He screamed again, "Can anybody else hear me apart from God?" He did not have faith. Likewise, God says, "Look, I'll give you divine love, divine knowledge, and divine bliss. You surrender yourself to me." We people say, "No. First you give me divine love, divine knowledge, divine bliss, your grace, and only then I will surrender. Because supposing I do my Sharanagati and you don't grace me, then what will happen?" But God says it will not work that way. The first step will be faith from your side. Hence Jagadguru Shankaracharya has said, "Shraddhasva Tata Shraddhasva." In these divine revealed scriptures, have faith and begin the process. The validation will happen through divine experience, as innumerable saints have validated these spiritual principles.